I'm not 007. But 7 years after I was born, there was Amblin Entertainment. Lord, I was born in Amblin, man. Read any good books lately? I have. Carol Kirshner, Rules with Love. Here's her newest book. Really cool. So do I. All right, we're going to put that on the Forrest Gump bench right here. We're just going to, you ready? We're going to leave it there. You got all the jokes. You got to stay in the lines. This is about staying in the lines. What is this really about? The two things I wanted to talk about. Thanks, Harrison. Okay, the hair of Easton. That's right. We're not focusing on it, and some actors don't even focus on it. I do just so you. I got the Evans glasses on, so I'm there. Sometimes you can put a hat on to get into the mood. Speaking of that, that's what I really wanted to talk about today. You guys, it's just I'm not going to talk about it. It just goes back out in the craft, as you see. Look who's on board, right? De Niro. I just gave it up for De Niro. He plays the saxophone. That man has got a home and more. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. How funny. Here we go, from the home to the Capone mansion. What's going on there? There's a picture in there. Okay, framed Maxfield Parrish print. Wow, these guys really did their homework. You know, this is going to change to Amblin. That's my next step, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Look at Stephen Graham. Look, this whole thing has been tough choices. When I say this whole thing, years and years. Yeah, Carol's got all the chain of titles, everything, including all the sequel rights. There's lots going on, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. So if you hear me talking like that, I'm not crazy. My method character writing, see, you put it all together with my autistic self. Look I'm going quicker and faster and further and farther and deeper with all this quicker, because there's an important part to all that. The important part to all that part is, if we need to take a platform, not that we're here to introduce platforms, but yes, certain platforms exist. All this is my gangster porn, okay? Gangster porn. Why? There's so many problems with the guns already in America. With this, every kill has deep meaning, okay? Every kill. Every revenge killing has deep consequences, legendary consequences, okay? So, unlike that, so before you kids pull the effing trigger anywhere, think about that. That's what I wanted to see with the porn, all that stuff. Great. The Road to Perdition, to me, was beautiful, okay, but also a sleepy little Midwestern tale. When I first picked it up, that was my take on it. A sleepy little gangster Midwestern tale. Okay, guess what though? Once I got into this and did the whole thing, a whole different story, and it's a surprise. It's a franchise. And it always was, okay? So with that in mind, I'm preserving it, but then there's a few fixes, okay? I'm really not going to give all the spoilers out, but there are a few fixes that, need to be put in. But among those things, the top things, following my own tenets. Yes, other people's tenets are coming in. Now, of course, this is going through Amblin Entertainment. That's it. And I'm following the Scorsese pattern in putting this together, working with him as well. Okay, of course, it's got to be. This has beyond perfect. There's perfect, and there's Hollywood perfect, and then there's this, which is really introducing the extended gangster universe, and does. Okay, so in order to do that, we see is writers, cast, etc. For everyone. Okay, what's got to be done? Now that I've put it out there, and you see, well, what is it? Everyone with the spoilers. Yellowstone season 5. Look these were books. These were books that have been out there now for a long time. So, that's why that's another big point we're trying to prove with this. You can have that text out there. That happens a lot. But my point is, in today's world, in today's society, for us to put things out quickly, you can't say, okay, this narrative will help explain this situation or this phenomenon. and then have it come out 5 years. We're going to prevent the next disaster, whatever that is, for lack of many better terms. You can't have it come out in 5 years from now, okay? Yep, it's got to be right. It's got to be perfect and everything. Hence, all of my quick. Let's skip the school and let's get to the good parts for everyone. Right? Everyone is cross training all at once. That's the whole purpose of the Glee Camp and Road to Chicago. There's other parts to it, but really it changed into all that. I'm putting both posts in both forums at once to save time, and that's important stuff too. My 3 tenets, just to remind everyone, what I've been following are preserve, enhance, and futurize, in that order. Okay, preserve. Okay, and the enhancements, these are all coming. Wow, what's going on in Glee Camp and with the improvs and sharing is just incredible. So let's keep it up. That's why I'm wearing the Evans glasses. So you know what I'm talking about. Pesci, wow. Okay, see, so here, and that's what I wanted to get to, is what I'm calling cutting and bleeding. Okay, I'm not suggesting real cut. Don't cut yourself. Okay, don't bleed. I mean, you keep the blood inside. Cutting. As deep as all of my methods have been, with all these thousands and hundreds of chapters in the playlist. Look, I'm not just throwing random things out there. Each and every, you want to sit and have me talk about each one of those chapters? No, you don't. I want you to form your own interpretations from them, and that's exactly what's going on. So that's cool. But my point is that beyond that, consider that as what I call cutting. Cutting. That's my level of cutting. Okay, is whatever, director, okay, sure, I love it, and they're guiding me every step. And here, just on that same note, it was the toughest choice on the preserve. Here's why preserve, because with Michael Sullivan and young Michael, okay, in Road to Perdition, you see those same actors are now here in this production. Now we're going to take Costner and De Niro from The Untouchables also in this production. You see what I'm saying, Stephen Graham? Okay, not that we don't love you. I need that energy. Not only that, as an actor, you can understand this. I need what's in De Niro's head now for the scene that's in here. You see what I'm saying? I need what's in his head, and all those years since The Godfather and before, that Mean Streets, whatever, all of that stuff that's in his head to go into this scene. Yes, you could pull it off in a heartbeat, but you know what you can't pull off? You cannot pull off what's in your your forebrain and aft brain in there. Those embedded memories. Not enough of them. Same thing for Costner. Costner is now ready to take out those fucking Tommy guns and go to town, period. Okay? He'll take this one, the whole store. Here he goes. And here's Michael Sullivan. All those guys. You see what I'm saying in this? Because they know that this is legend. They know it's legend, and this is what's going on. And that's, well, I couldn't do this without any of them, okay? And this is worldwide, right, all the way to the Pope. So we got it, no problem. But you see, this is what's gearing up. So that's my point. Now I'm going from cutting to bleeding. There, it's going like this. Instead of this way, where is it? Cut this way? You cut this way. That's what people are saying when you're really the experts are trying to off yourself. Been there, done that. Don't do it. That's what I'm telling you. So, a lot of good stuff. You guys got to keep on going. Always keep your value. Look find good teachers. They're out there. I'm so lucky and fortunate to do this, but you got to preserve the craft. Yeah, I'm not dying for it, but you know what? It's worth it. It is worth it in the end, because look at the goal that I have. So that's the difference that I wanted to share between cutting and bleeding. I'm getting ready to go into that bleeding part, but I could not go there and start making out a cast list, beyond this, to start really going in as quick as I can go, is as quick as it's to get into actual production. This has been in pre-production now for many years for me. And again, everyone's got the chain of titles, but the sequel rights, if not, we're going to get that taken care of by midnight tonight, right? You guys are the best. I think I think you're something else. You guys, I'll skip the voices. That's for you. But hey, if I could do it, imagine what you can do.